boom, the other guy going whap, and the guy trying to run it in for the score, and he's going nowhere.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Does the big boy have the juice? How about this? He's to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on third down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. Third down incompletion, fourth down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to first down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive.
Mayfield to throw it. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded just inside the 20. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. Breaks a tackle. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the legend. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On third down, it's Pacheco. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 33 yards. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for two. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Miami, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. A first down throw from Mayfield. A slant route caught by Bateman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right, it's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. A quick throw there is incomplete. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And again, it's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Here now, 2nd and goal. Mayfield. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mayfield hitting David Njoku on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to have a Miami 1st down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge. Here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Sewell. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Steve Largent, an even 90 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Looking to throw. Sewell, and it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice, and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, Murray. This short throw caught by Goddard. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And he fields it cleanly. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Throwing on 1st down, Sewell. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Back to throw. Sewell. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Steve Largent with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's Spears on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. Murray now on 1st down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now left side on the swing pass. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Yeah, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Murray. They'll set up the screen for Spears. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Here comes 2nd down at 5. To throw, it's Murray. And that's off the mark, incomplete. This defense so strong all afternoon long, well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
To throw is Murray. This short throw caught by Goddard. Here's 2nd down. Now Murray. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. And here's a give to Spears. And